ever since the finale of Dragon Ball Super hit, in which obviously Goku as well as Frieza teamed up for once to actually eliminate the threat that was Jiren, and obviously Android 17 using the Super Dragon Balls to revive everyone so all the universes can come back, and that, quote unquote, we might get another one of those tournaments in the future. It led a lot of people to start questioning a lot of questions. Obviously, the main one being, when is Dragon Ball Super going to be coming back? Why did Dragon Ball Super end? Where is Dragon Ball Super? Everyone's asking all of these crazy, crazy questions. Now, obviously, when the episode actually ended, a lot of people were speculating that Dragon Ball Super was going to be coming back within, I believe, like spring or summer of 2019. And it was even stated by some of the producers that Dragon Ball Super was going to take a small hiatus, obviously, to focus on the movie, which was Dragon Ball Super Broly. They wanted to put their full attention into that movie, which actually makes sense because obviously, if you've watched the movie, you can tell that a lot of effort was actually put within that film. And the people within, Toei Animation and everything were also stating that we were going to be getting something to do with Dragon Ball Super towards the end of summer of 2019. Summer of 2019 has officially like kind of ended already, and we're getting really, really close to the end of 2019. We are in November, which means we have November and December left, and we have gotten zero to do with anything returning with Dragon Ball Super. Now, obviously, within the whole manga side of it, they have continued it. There are a couple chapters in already in terms of the Moro arc, which, in my opinion, is turning out to be a really, really cool arc. I really do like the concept about Moro, his henchmen, everything they're doing. They're making some characters more relevant than they are. Obviously, Piccolo and Krillin and Gohan within the latest chapter. They're doing a lot to kind of please us, the fans, in terms of what we're actually reading. But a lot of people really want the anime to come back. Now, the reason why I actually thought about making this video was because of all the leaked images that are actually coming out that stated, Dragon Ball Super 2, which is a main theme that's within every single leaked image that comes out. Everyone that does a leak, obviously the latest leak that came out was of like a picture of Broly looking at the camera. The way he looks within that picture, it looks like how he looked at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly, where he had his whole upper body bare. Like, he didn't have his armor, but he did have all of his other clothes, and he did look like he came out of a battle. And at the very top, it said Dragon Ball Super 2. There was another image that came out that had a lot of people hyped, which was Goku and Jiren looking at like a cherry blossom tree, and at the top of that one, it said Dragon Ball Super 2. So a lot of the fans are wanting this, I'm guessing, to be called Dragon Ball Super 2. Now, if you guys have any cooler name than that, make sure to leave in the comment section below. But Dragon Ball Super 2, it for me seems kind of lame. Hopefully we get like a better name. But the main reason I want to make this video is because these people are making leaks and hyping people up for a new season or new arc of Dragon Ball to actually come out. But there has been little to no evidence towards this, and a lot of people are wondering why exactly is it taking them this long to actually make a whole new Dragon Ball Super anime. And in my opinion, I feel like the reason why they're taking more time than they did with the original Dragon Ball Super was mainly because of the fact that they're actually, I'm guessing they're going to want to continue the Moro arc a little bit more before they start reinventing it into the anime. So I'm guessing when it comes to Toei Animation and their way of doing it, they really want Toyotaro to get far enough within the manga that they could do an anime adaptation of it. We don't know if they are going to be doing a anime adaptation of the Broly movie. Like I stated many times when I talked about this situation, if they do introduce Broly into the anime, I'm hoping that it could be on par with the movie, because obviously when it came to the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F arcs within Dragon Ball Super, they were completely not even close to how good they were within the movie. It's not only, story wise, but just quality wise, they were really, really bad. Like I stated, it didn't take, it took them up to the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 fight to actually get their animation quality up. But if they're going to be doing an anime adaptation of the Broly movie, I'm hoping the quality is on par, because that movie, guys, was just so beautiful. I really, really enjoyed that movie for what it was, and just the overall feel of it was really, really cool. So if they actually do a live adaptation of that film within the anime, that would be really, really cool. But like I stated, I really hope that it's on par with the movie. But I feel like the main reason why they are lagging in terms of making a new anime is because they are focusing on yet another movie. Now, it's been stated throughout many, many interviews that yes, they are working on another film. What is the film going to be on? We have no idea. They were basically just stating that when it came to the Broly movie, so many people loved that movie, and it's going to be hard for them to actually create something new, something fresh, and something better than Broly. And they even stated that whatever they create next is going to be better than Broly, which, in my opinion, that's going to be really hard to actually beat. But overall, I'm guessing the reason why they're actually kind of lacking in terms of bringing up a new anime is because they're focusing on that. There's two things probably that they're focusing on, which is they want to make the next movie really, really good because obviously every time there's a new Dragon Ball movie, it tends to do really, really good. The audience is really, really there. And obviously after the Broly movie, people just want more to do with the Dragon Ball Super. So obviously they might be focusing on the movie. And then the other thing that I feel like they're doing is just waiting for Toyotaro to get long enough within the manga for them to actually do an adaptation of the Moro arc into the anime, because even though the Moro arc has been going on for a couple of months, I feel like it's not far enough for them to actually do an anime adaptation of it. In my opinion, if they were to do an anime adaptation of what they have within the Moro arc so far, it would kind of be like a Dragon Ball Hero situation in which we would get like one episode every like month or two, you know what I mean? So in my opinion, I feel like for them to go into the Moro arc, they really have to wait until Torotaro gets long enough or even finishes the arc before they do the anime adaptation. But either way, whatever route they take, whether they're focusing on the movie or they're waiting for Toyotaro to actually get long within the manga, I feel like that's a really, really good decision on their part to actually make the fandom wait, because obviously when Dragon Ball Super first came out, that's when people were just hyped, like they just went back into Dragon Ball mode. And obviously within this year we did get the Broly movie at the very beginning of the year, so obviously there's still some hype in terms of that Dragon Ball movie. But I'm guessing they're going to be waiting till like mid 2020 to actually release something to do with Dragon Ball Super, which if they do something like that and they wait till like mid 2020 of next year in terms of them releasing something, I wouldn't even mind, because there's just so much Dragon Ball stuff that's still coming out. We still have manga chapters to look forward to. We still have Dragon Ball Z Kakarot to look forwards to, and we still have the new movie to look forward to. So there's so much stuff to look forward to in terms of Dragon Ball that, in my opinion, we don't need a new anime just yet. But that's kind of just my opinion. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys wish that the Dragon Ball Super 2 anime could come quicker than what it's taking? Because like I stated, it's been almost 2 years since Dragon Ball Super actually ended within the Tournament of Power. Like, it's 2 year gap. It's pretty long, but in my opinion, it's going really fast, especially with the Broly movie being introduced. For me, that was worth the wait, but maybe for you guys, you'd rather have an anime rather than a movie. What do you guys think the next movie is going to be about? Because they're shaping this movie to be bigger than Broly. So if it's going to be bigger than Broly, I wonder what exactly they're going to be bringing in to make it actually cool. Like, are they going to bring a fan favorite character into the canon? Because a lot of people want stuff that are not canon to be in the canon, like characters like Super Saiyan 4, for example. People want Janemba. People want so much stuff within the actual non-canon world to be put into the world of Dragon Ball Super. So what do you guys think is going to be the whole thing about the movie? And at the end of the day, when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, the anime, what do you want the new season slash arc to be called? And with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for actually watching this video. If you do enjoy this type of video in which I talk and discuss all things Dragon Ball as well as anything other stuff to do with anime, the main things I do is Dragon Ball and One Punch Man. If you do enjoy that type of content, make sure to leave a like as well as subscribe for future content. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.